Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carolina and today I want to show you a tutorial for my new bikini, and I finally figured out how to make it in the simplest technique, so I hope you're gonna like it. In this tutorial I'll show you a video for this specific bikini on how I made it, but I also wanted to show you the sample that I made before. I think it's also nice to see a different color version of what you can achieve with this pattern. I think playing around with colors is so much fun. The only difference is that this is a sample when I was trying to figure it out on how to finish the top. So then I made a bunch of samples how to achieve that really sharp corner at the top that gives it elevated look. And that's how I finished with this. And I think the difference is it's very big. I still love this sample so much, and even though it's not perfect and there are threads here and there, I'm still gonna absolutely wear it. So yeah, this is the new pattern that just came out. I hope you're gonna like it. So if you want to see how to make this bikini, just keep on watching.
Where are you now? Do you feel safe? I don't need an answer.
We're going to start by taking the two bikini front pieces and placing them right sides together. To make sure the binding stays straight and doesn't move around, I'm going to sew a straight stitch around ½ centimeter away from the edge, just to hold everything in place. Repeat the same steps on both inside straps. Then, I'm going to take the contrast binding and place it on the inside of the bikini. Clip it in place to prevent it from moving, then sew everything together using the same 1 centimeter seam allowance. For this step, I'm going to use a straight stitch with a stitch length 2.0. I recommend testing your sewing machine first, as a straight stitch works best in this area. If your machine or fabric doesn't like it, feel free to use a zigzag stitch instead. This is how it should look once you turn it inside out. You should have a nice clean binding edge. Then, to keep everything in place, I'm going to sew the two layers together at the bottom of the bikini using a straight stitch. Now, as you can see, we have our first binding finished. Next, I'm going to place the strap and the bikini piece onto the other side and clip everything in place to create the contrast binding on both sides. Repeat the exact same steps on the other side, then sew everything together using 1 centimeter seam allowance. For this step, I'm going to use a straight stitch with a stitch length 2.0. I recommend testing your sewing machine first, as a straight stitch works best in this area. If your machine or fabric doesn't like it, feel free to use a zigzag stitch instead. Now that the straps are sewn together, we're going to take the strap starting from the end and fold it in half with the right sides together. Clip it in place, and once you reach the top corner of the bikini, clip that in place as well. This is where you'll start sewing the strap by continuing the same stitch line. As you can see, I'm using a contrast thread, which makes it much easier to see exactly where I need to continue sewing. I'm also going to switch my thread from black to white, because the black thread would be too visible on the white straps. Take the elastic and place it along the seam. Then sew the strap together using a zigzag stitch, keeping the elastic right in the middle of the strap. Repeat the same steps on both straps. Next, use a loop turner to thread it through the strap opening we just created. Grab the end of the strap and pull it through to turn the strap right side out. As you can see, this gives you a very clean finish on your triangle bikini top. Repeat the same step on the other side. Fold the binding over twice and secure it with pins. Then top stitch that edge. Again, I'm using a straight stitch with the white thread, and don't forget to make a small back tack stitch at the beginning and at the end. This is how it should look. As you can see, the bikini still stretches nicely and the stitches don't snap. Finish the bottom edge of the bikini with an overlocker. If you don't have an overlocker, you can simply use a zigzag stitch to finish the raw edge instead. Take the bikini piece and fold the bottom edge up by 1 cm. Then top stitch along the bottom to create the channel for the waist strap. Since I'm using black and white fabric, I'm going to start with white thread and then switch to black to finish the middle section. It's a little extra work, but I think it's worth it because the stitches blend into the fabric much better and create a cleaner finish. For this step, I'm going to use a straight stitch with a stitch length 2.0. I recommend testing your sewing machine first, as a straight stitch works best in this area. If your machine or fabric doesn't like it, feel free to use a zigzag stitch instead. As the next step, we need to prepare the waist strap. Fold the strap in half lengthwise with the right sides together. Then sew it together with the elastic, just like we did with the shoulder straps, using a zigzag stitch. Then use a loop turner to turn the straps right side out. Your waist strap is now ready. As the final step, we need to insert the waist strap into the bikini. Feed the loop turner through the channel we just created, grab the end of the strap and pull it through. Repeat the same steps on the other side. Alternatively, you can simply use a safety pin to feed the strap through the channel. To finish the straps, simply tie a knot at each end and trim off the excess of fabric. And that's it, your Julia bikini is now finished. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!